In January 1943, inside a dimly lit hotel room at the New Yorker Hotel, Nikola Tesla was found lifeless at the age of 86. But the real mystery began after his death. Within hours, the U.S. government's Office of Alien Property Custodian seized 2 truckloads of Tesla's private papers, diagrams, and secret blueprints. Most of these documents were later classified as top secret. Decades later, declassified fragments hinted at something extraordinary, references to a device Tesla cryptically called the Black Cube. According to scattered notes, Tesla claimed this object was not a machine, but a resonance key, an object capable of interacting with the universal frequency itself. Hidden within Tesla's coded journals, researchers found hand-drawn schematics showing a small, black, metallic cube roughly the size of a human hand. Beside it, Tesla wrote, "He who controls resonance controls all, energy, matter, even time." At first, historians dismissed these documents as the ramblings of an aging genius. But everything changed in 1998, when a Freedom of Information Act request revealed declassified FBI memos indicating that Tesla's cube was confiscated and stored in a classified laboratory at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, the same facility rumored to house recovered extraterrestrial technology. One document contained a chilling sentence. The object demonstrates properties inconsistent with known physics. This fueled speculation that Tesla had tapped into a universal energy source, one he believed could provide limitless free power to the world. But here's where it gets darker. Researchers believe the Black Cube might also have been designed to open temporary rifts in space-time by manipulating harmonic frequencies. Tesla often claimed that the entire universe is built on vibration and resonance. In a 1935 lecture, he famously said, "If you wish to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." Could the Black Cube have been Tesla's ultimate invention, a device harnessing the hidden frequency of reality itself? In 2003, a whistleblower using the pseudonym M contacted an independent physics forum, claiming to have seen the cube firsthand while working at a classified research facility in Nevada. According to M, the device was a perfectly smooth, matte black cube, completely weightless despite being made of dense alloys, emitting low-frequency vibrations detectable on specialized instruments, surrounded by magnetic anomalies that disrupted nearby electronics. M also alleged that the Black Cube was removed from Tesla's personal storage chest in 1943 and taken directly to a secret military project codenamed Project Chronos. Tesla himself left cryptic notes about Project Chronos in his private diary. "Through controlled resonance, we can bend the clock without breaking it." If true, this implies Tesla discovered a way to distort time by using harmonics and electromagnetic fields, a concept modern physicists are only beginning to explore today through quantum field manipulation. As investigations deepened, researchers uncovered possible connections between Tesla's cube and ancient technology. In one particularly strange discovery, a classified Smithsonian archive revealed Sumerian tablets describing a black stone capable of summoning the heavens, eerily similar to Tesla's descriptions. Could it be that Tesla rediscovered ancient technology, hidden in plain sight for millennia? Meanwhile, deep seismic scans beneath Los Angeles, Egypt, and Tibet revealed underground spiral structures eerily similar to Tesla's cube schematics. What's stranger? These locations align with Tesla's secret resonator map, found among his confiscated blueprints. Why would Tesla, a man obsessed with wireless energy, spend years studying sacred sites, harmonic alignments, and electromagnetic anomalies? Unless he was mapping an invisible energy network connecting the entire planet. After Tesla's mysterious death in 1943, hundreds of his notebooks and blueprints were seized by the U.S. Office of Alien Property. For decades, most of these documents remained classified, but leaked FBI memos from the early 1990s hinted at something extraordinary, a series of missing schematics collectively referred to as Project Elysium. These documents described a strange, cube-shaped device Tesla was allegedly constructing in his final years, a machine capable of tapping into an unlimited energy source beyond conventional physics. According to these files, Tesla claimed the cube could communicate with the harmonic frequencies of the planet and reshape the very flow of time. The device was never recovered, but whispers of it never died. In 2003, a team of independent researchers stumbled upon a forgotten warehouse outside Colorado Springs, Tesla's old testing grounds, where they uncovered fragments of blueprints matching the descriptions in the FBI memos. Alongside the papers was a journal in Tesla's own handwriting that referenced something he called the seventh node, a planetary convergence point where energy lines intersected to create a natural amplification field. In his notes, Tesla wrote cryptically, "At the seventh node, the machine becomes infinite." These findings reignited old conspiracy theories, suggesting that Tesla hadn't just theorized about free energy, he had built something that connected Earth's deepest natural resonances. Around this time, declassified CIA cables revealed a disturbing coincidence. 7 locations across the globe, including the Tibetan Plateau, the Giza Plateau, the Yucatan Peninsula, and deep beneath Los Angeles, had been flagged as geophysical anomalies. At each site, researchers recorded unexplained electromagnetic surges, subsurface chambers, and harmonic vibrations matching Tesla's theoretical frequency models. The Los Angeles site in particular, buried several miles beneath downtown, showed signs of an artificial structure more than 12,000 years old, a discovery that never made it into the public domain. Behind closed doors, black-budget research began under the codename Project Resonance, and multiple agencies competed to unlock the secret Tesla had discovered a century earlier. According to whistleblowers, the Los Angeles chamber contained a perfectly preserved black cube unlike any known technology on Earth. It emitted a constant, low-frequency hum, one precisely tuned to the Schumann resonance, the Earth's natural frequency of 7.83 Hz. Strangely, Tesla had predicted this frequency decades before it was officially measured by scientists. This raised terrifying questions. How did he know? Had Tesla discovered a way to sense and manipulate the planet's energy grid? Some researchers now believe the cube wasn't Tesla's invention at all but rather something he reverse-engineered from ancient knowledge. Historical records from Tibet, Sumeria, and even Egypt all describe machines of the gods, hidden deep beneath the earth, capable of controlling natural forces and bending reality itself. Tesla may have rediscovered what ancient civilizations had long guarded, a planetary network of energy nodes, 7 in total, connected by a frequency Tesla learned to harness. But the story gets darker. In 2017, a former engineer from a classified Los Angeles subsurface facility came forward under the alias, Ro. He claimed the U.S. government had been studying the underground cube since 1991 and had learned that it wasn't inert, it was dormant. According to Ro, every 12 minutes the device emitted a subtle electromagnetic pulse that synchronized with others detected in Tibet, Giza, and Baikal, as though the cubes across the planet were communicating. When researchers attempted to interact with the Los Angeles cube using directed energy bursts, the device responded by emitting a complex harmonic waveform unlike anything in modern physics. Some described it as a living equation, others called it a planetary heartbeat. Ro further claimed that Tesla's lost journals referenced these energy gates as planetary resets, warning that if the nodes were activated incorrectly, the resulting resonance could destabilize the Earth's crust and split the planet like an apple. Meanwhile, fragments of Tesla's personal diaries recovered from a private collection revealed his increasing obsession with what he called temporal harmonics, the relationship between vibration, consciousness, and time itself. In one chilling entry, Tesla wrote, "We are but passengers between cycles. The machine does not power, it awakens." Some theorists believe Tesla had uncovered evidence of previous mass extinction events caused by the activation of these energy nodes, and that he had built the black cube to control, or possibly prevent, the next one. Supporting this theory, recent paleoclimatic data shows 3 catastrophic extinction cycles occurring roughly 12,000 years apart, each accompanied by abrupt magnetic reversals and massive environmental collapse. Shockingly, all 3 timelines aligned perfectly with seismic activity recorded around Tesla's 7 nodes, including the one beneath Los Angeles. Today, satellites continue to monitor the site, but data from multiple sources shows unusual activity has begun in recent years. In March 2023, scientists detected a sudden spike in magnetic resonance beneath LA, alongside mysterious daytime auroras, phenomena the public was told were caused by solar flares, though many independent physicists dispute this explanation. Some now believe the Los Angeles cube may be waking up, whether through natural triggers or deliberate human interference. If true, Tesla's lost invention may represent the key to unlocking infinite clean energy, time manipulation, and interdimensional travel, or, if mishandled, it could unleash forces capable of collapsing global systems entirely. And this is where the danger lies. Tesla warned in his final recorded interview that humanity was not yet ready for what sleeps beneath its feet. He understood that controlling energy on this scale wasn't about creating power, it was about mastering reality itself. If the black cube beneath Los Angeles, and its counterparts across the planet, were designed as part of an ancient global mechanism, then activating one could trigger them all. The US government's silence on the matter suggests they may already know the risks but are moving forward anyway. Whether Tesla's invention was a blueprint, a warning, or a weapon, one thing is certain: the deeper we dig beneath Los Angeles, the closer we come to a discovery that could either save our civilization, or end it entirely. By early 2024, a new wave of leaked documents began circulating among independent researchers, suggesting that Tesla's black cube was far more complex than anyone had previously imagined. These files, reportedly originating from within the Department of Energy, described an ongoing classified project called Helios Protocol, an initiative designed to simulate and predict the cube's interactions with the Earth's electromagnetic grid. Within these heavily redacted reports, scientists referred to the cube as a resonant singularity device, capable of synchronizing with harmonic frequencies far beyond anything achievable with known human technology. According to the simulations, once fully activated, the cube could theoretically generate an infinite energy field by tapping into quantum vacuum fluctuations, a power source Tesla himself had cryptically called, drawing energy from the fabric of reality itself. But there was something darker buried deeper in the reports. One line, almost deliberately obscured, read, "Stability of spacetime near device perimeter degrades significantly at 11% output." In other words, turning the cube on, even partially, could potentially bend or fracture the very geometry of reality. Tesla had hinted at this danger in his private correspondence to his assistant George Scherf in late 1942, only months before his death. He warned that if the cube were ever completed without proper harmonic calibration, it might tear open the veils between worlds. This letter was dismissed as metaphorical at the time, but recently unearthed FBI transcripts suggest officials took it very seriously, assigning code names like Event Horizon to internal assessments of potential spatial anomalies caused by Tesla's work. According to whistleblower testimony, a small-scale experiment in 1963 at a Nevada test facility attempted to replicate Tesla's harmonic resonance equations using a partial cube prototype recovered from Colorado Springs. Witnesses described the results as catastrophic. Instruments failed, magnetic readings spiked wildly, and several observers reported disorienting visual phenomena, including distorted shadows and bleeding lights along the walls. The experiment was immediately classified, and all related files were sealed. Fast forward to the present, and it appears these experiments never truly stopped. Sources from within private aerospace contractors claim that, as of 2022, several cube prototypes were operational beneath undisclosed military facilities, one of which is rumored to be located deep beneath Los Angeles itself. These cubes are believed to be integrated into a larger network, possibly corresponding to Tesla's theorized 7 nodes, locations Tesla identified in his journals as global energy convergence points. Geological surveys confirm that seismic anomalies at these sites share identical harmonic patterns, as if responding to an unseen synchronizing force. This discovery supports a controversial theory long dismissed by mainstream science, that the Earth itself operates like a living resonant machine, and Tesla's black cube was designed to control its frequency. But here is where the narrative becomes even more disturbing. In the summer of 2023, an internal NASA memo surfaced briefly online before being scrubbed within hours. Archived copies reveal that instruments aboard the Deep Resonance Array satellite had detected coordinated electromagnetic pulses emanating simultaneously from 5 of the 7 suspected node sites, including Tibet, Giza, the Yucatan Peninsula, Lake Baikal, and Los Angeles. The memo stated these pulses were not random, they were mathematically sequenced, following what Tesla referred to as harmonic primes, a specific pattern he claimed to have decoded in 1915. In his writings, Tesla had noted that harmonic primes represent the the numerical language of the universe, suggesting he believed the cube was not merely a machine but a key, one designed to unlock a planetary system hidden deep beneath the surface. If true, this implies Tesla discovered something monumental, that human civilization may not have built the first advanced energy networks on Earth, but rather rediscovered a system designed thousands, perhaps tens of thousands, of years ago. Ancient Sumerian texts speak of sky stones, buried in sacred points, Egyptian inscriptions describe machines of light, used by the gods, and Tibetan chronicles reference sleeping guardians beneath the mountains, that awaken when the world enters times of great change. Tesla, according to his surviving journals, spent years correlating these mythologies with magnetic anomaly charts, eventually concluding they all pointed to the same 7 global nodes. But while Tesla appeared to believe the cubes could be used for limitless clean energy, whistleblowers claim modern researchers suspect a far more dangerous function, that the cubes are part of a failsafe mechanism designed to periodically reset planetary systems. If these devices were originally intended to stabilize Earth's electromagnetic field, any attempt to weaponize them could trigger catastrophic consequences. This fear intensified after an incident in late 2022, when sensors monitoring the Los Angeles site recorded a sudden spike in subsurface energy levels, accompanied by an unexplained power blackout affecting parts of the downtown grid. The public was told it was caused by a transformer failure, but leaked seismic logs revealed rhythmic pulses beneath the Earth at exactly 7.83 Hz, Tesla's predicted Schumann resonance frequency, lasting for nearly 11 minutes. Afterward, security around the site tripled overnight, and insiders claim high-ranking government officials were flown in under emergency protocols. Some researchers now believe Tesla may have left behind a deliberate warning encoded within his final, unpublished notes, a series of complex equations ending with a simple phrase written in bold: "When they awaken, we must be ready." But ready for what? According to theories compiled from both Tesla's research and classified briefings, activating even one cube without synchronization could destabilize gravitational equilibrium across the entire network, triggering violent electromagnetic storms and potentially disrupting time-space itself. More controversially, several anonymous sources assert that Tesla understood the cubes as interdimensional bridges, capable of accessing parallel timelines, a hypothesis supported by his 1938 lecture notes, where he stated cryptically, "Past, present, and future are not fixed, they are harmonics of the same chord." If Tesla was correct, the implications are staggering. The black cube may not simply be a machine, it may represent a doorway, a technology left behind by an ancient intelligence or a previous advanced human civilization that vanished after misusing it. Whether Tesla built his cube from scratch or reverse-engineered fragments of something far older, the US government clearly considers the stakes high enough to bury the truth for over 8 decades. The convergence of ancient myth, cutting-edge physics, and classified experiments suggests we are standing on the edge of a discovery so profound it could redefine humanity's place in the cosmos. And yet, beneath the excitement lies a growing unease among independent scientists tracking the Los Angeles node. Since January 2024, instruments have detected increasing harmonic fluctuations, as though the dormant system beneath the city is slowly powering up. No official statement has been released, but whispers from within black-budget programs suggest an internal countdown has already begun, one Tesla predicted over a century ago, tied to a natural cosmic cycle aligning this year. If correct, the black cube's awakening may not be a matter of choice but inevitability. Humanity could soon face a decision Tesla foresaw but never lived to witness: whether to harness the machine's unimaginable power, or shut it down forever. By mid-2024, as global tensions quietly escalated, classified reports began circulating within a handful of elite scientific and military circles, warning of an imminent event Tesla had predicted over a century ago. Deep beneath Los Angeles, inside a restricted subsurface chamber guarded around the clock, the mysterious black cube, dormant for millennia, had begun emitting a continuous low-frequency hum measured at precisely 7.83 Hz, the Schumann resonance Tesla had identified decades before it was officially discovered. Unlike previous pulses, this one didn't stop after a few minutes, it sustained itself for nearly 3 hours, resonating not only through seismic monitors but through specialized quantum sensors placed across all 7 known energy nodes globally. Analysts were stunned when they confirmed that every single site, Tibet, Giza, the Yucatan Peninsula, Lake Baikal, Göbekli Tepe, Antarctica, and Los Angeles, responded in perfect synchronization, like an ancient planetary machine reawakening after thousands of years. For decades, mainstream science dismissed Tesla's ideas about Earth harmonics as eccentric theories, but now, with modern data aligning perfectly with his calculations, even the most skeptical experts were forced to consider the impossible. Tesla had been right all along, and the black cube network might not be his invention, but a technology older than recorded history itself. Within a week, a restricted session was held deep inside a classified Pentagon subcommittee known only as Division Orion, the same covert group rumored to oversee UFO retrieval programs and energy weapon research. According to leaked transcripts, one senior advisor revealed that Tesla's original journals, long thought to have been destroyed, were in fact in government custody, stored for decades in a secure vault under Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Inside these journals, Tesla allegedly detailed a timeline of harmonic resets, catastrophic planetary cycles occurring every 12,068 years, during which an ancient global mechanism would trigger a coordinated electromagnetic discharge powerful enough to rearrange the planet's surface, erase existing civilizations, and retune the frequency of life itself. If true, this would explain not only sudden mass extinction events in prehistory but also the disappearance of advanced ancient cultures, from the builders of Göbekli Tepe to the possible lost city beneath Antarctica. Tesla had apparently calculated that the next harmonic reset window would open sometime between 2024 and 2027, a prediction frighteningly close to present day. Meanwhile, within NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, researchers monitoring the Los Angeles site discovered something even stranger. Deep penetrating radar scans revealed that the cube was not an isolated device but rather the visible tip of a colossal buried structure stretching more than 700 meters beneath the city, composed of a material no known earthly alloy could replicate. Even more disturbing, this structure appeared to be connected to a vast underground tunnel network spanning the California coastline, with unexplained heat signatures suggesting hidden power conduits still operational after thousands of years. Independent geophysicists brought in under non-disclosure agreements noticed that surrounding tectonic plates seemed unnaturally stabilized within a 20-mile radius of the structure, almost as though the machine itself had been regulating seismic activity to protect its integrity. If Tesla's cube had indeed been reverse-engineered from this ancient architecture, then the device wasn't simply designed to generate energy, it was designed to control it, shaping the environment on a planetary scale. But then came the incident that changed everything. In July 2024, at exactly 3:33 a.m. Pacific Time, multiple quantum gravimeters across Los Angeles simultaneously recorded a sudden fluctuation in local spacetime curvature, a ripple event scientists initially suspected to be an instrumentation error. Within minutes, however, reports began flooding in from residents across the city claiming strange phenomena: shadows appearing disconnected from their sources, compasses spinning wildly, electronic devices spontaneously rebooting, and an eerie, low-frequency vibration that seemed to hum inside the human body itself. Security teams stationed at the subsurface chamber immediately evacuated, reporting that the cube had begun levitating 3 centimeters above its pedestal, emitting a soft, pulsating blue light and generating electromagnetic readings off the charts. The government immediately imposed a citywide media blackout, attributing the disturbances to a minor, geomagnetic anomaly caused by solar flare activity. But leaked footage from inside the chamber revealed something unprecedented: holographic projections emerging above the cube, displaying complex 3-dimensional geometries and shifting constellations, a map, possibly, or a communication protocol. What Tesla had hinted at in his final unpublished lectures now seemed undeniable. The black cube wasn't just a machine, it was an interface, a key designed to interact with something far larger and far older than humanity itself. A declassified CIA memorandum dated 1957, long buried in the archives, described Tesla's private theory that the cubes functioned as synchronization nodes for a planetary energy grid originally constructed by a lost civilization, or perhaps by non-human intelligence entirely. The memo referenced an even more shocking hypothesis: that activating the full system might open dimensional conduits, allowing for instantaneous transfer of matter, energy, and possibly consciousness between parallel timelines. Tesla had written cryptically that, time is not linear, it is a standing wave, and his equations seemed to imply that mastering harmonic resonance could allow humanity to navigate across different realities, as easily as tuning a radio dial. But if this was true, it raised a terrifying possibility. What if the system had been designed not for us, but by something far beyond us, and what if activating it without full understanding could invite catastrophic consequences? In August 2024, whistleblowers from inside Project Helios confirmed the most chilling development yet. High-energy scans revealed that the Los Angeles cube's core was not solid but hollow, containing within it a spinning crystalline lattice generating coherent light pulses at precisely 369 nanometers, Tesla's 369 frequency, which he had famously called the key to understanding the universe. Those same whistleblowers claimed the core's pulse rate had doubled in the past month, implying that the system was waking up on its own, entirely independent of human interference. Meanwhile, similar activity was reported at the Tibetan and Baikal nodes, suggesting a coordinated global activation sequence had already begun. Satellite data from the European Space Agency detected correlated magnetic anomalies stretching into the upper atmosphere, creating localized auroras above node sites, auroras that, according to Tesla's recovered notes, would be the first sign that the Earth is preparing to reset her frequency. The Pentagon convened an emergency task force, codenamed Project Chronos, to evaluate possible countermeasures, but internal projections painted a grim picture. If the cubes were designed as an integrated system, disabling one could destabilize the entire network, potentially triggering the very planetary discharge Tesla had warned about. Some scientists, however, argued for a radical alternative, fully synchronizing all 7 cubes using Tesla's original harmonic equations, hoping that by completing the circuit, humanity could regain control of the ancient mechanism before it reached critical thresholds. Yet even this approach carried enormous risks. Failure to synchronize perfectly could, in theory, rip open localized spacetime vortices, fragmenting reality itself. And then, just days ago, seismic monitors detected a sustained, ultra-low frequency pulse originating simultaneously from all 7 node sites. Unlike previous emissions, this pulse contained encoded information, a repeating mathematical sequence representing prime numbers up to 144. Independent cryptographers studying the pattern claim it resembles an ancient Sumerian counting system described in tablets nearly 6,000 years old, suggesting whoever built this network understood universal constants that modern science is only beginning to grasp. Some now speculate that Tesla may have discovered fragments of this ancient knowledge, perhaps from his rumored visit to the Vatican's forbidden archives in 1893. Where he allegedly viewed restricted manuscripts describing machines of the gods buried beneath 7 sacred points. Whether Tesla decoded this knowledge himself or was guided by it remains unknown, but one fact is becoming increasingly clear: humanity is approaching a convergence point, one Tesla foresaw but could not prevent. Now, beneath Los Angeles, the cube continues to hum louder each night, its luminous core growing brighter, its harmonics resonating farther and deeper than ever recorded before. Black-budget scientists are racing against time, debating whether to shut it down or allow it to complete its activation sequence. Outside the sealed chamber, strange phenomena are spreading through the city: sudden electrical surges, spontaneous compass reversals, unexplained auroral glows over the skyline, all while officials maintain complete silence. Somewhere, buried deep within Tesla's last equations, may lie the answer: how to control the awakening of this ancient planetary machine before it resets not just the grid, not just the Earth, but time itself. Whether the black cube represents humanity's greatest hope or its ultimate extinction remains unknown. But one thing is certain: the countdown has already begun, and if Tesla's warnings were correct, what happens in Los Angeles may decide the fate of every living thing on this planet, and perhaps beyond it.